John's apartment, bathroom night. Entering the bathroom at 3 a.m., John, a 28-year-old accountant clad in plaid pajama pants, rubs the sleep from his eyes. The fluorescent bulbs flicker to life as he flips on the light switch, casting illumination across the tiny space. Taking a seat on the toilet, John exhales a sigh of relief. Amid his nightly routine, a peculiar sight catches his attention, a subtle flutter of the shower curtain, despite the absence of open windows. Upon completing his task and racing to wash his hands, John witnesses the shower curtain suddenly flinging open with a resounding whoosh, causing him to startle and nearly lost his balance. His reflection in the mirror, he finds, reveals nothing amiss. Perplexed, he cautiously inspects the tub's interior, finding nothing of note. Dismissing the incident as a figment of his fatigue-addled mind, John prepares to exit. However, his departure is interrupted as the shower curtain violently tears from its rod, whipping around him, sending him into a panic as he struggles to free himself. Heart racing, John retreats from the bathroom, slamming the door shut behind him, a sense of unease lingering. John's apartment, living room. Day over breakfast the next morning, John recounts the unsettling occurrences of the previous night to his roommate, Dave. John: "You wouldn't believe it, Dave. The shower curtain seemed possessed, intent on startling me." Dave: "Relax, man. It was probably just exhaustion playing tricks on you." John: "I'm certain it was more than that. There's something off about that bathroom." Dave, chuckling: "Come on, John. Ghosts haunting your bathroom? That's a stretch. Let's find a rational explanation." John: "Well, until we figure it out, I'm avoiding that bathroom." Dave: "Fair enough. Tonight I'll bunk on your couch and we'll investigate. Maybe set up a camera, but I'm betting it's just a draft or something mundane." John: "We'll soon find out." John's apartment, bathroom night. That evening, John and Dave station themselves in the living room with a video camera trained on the bathroom door. Hours pass without incident. Dave: "You see, I told you. There's nothing." Suddenly, a cacophony of loud banging and crashing erupts from within the bathroom. The door bursts open, propelling the shower curtain like a projectile straight at the camera, sending it tumbling. John and Dave let out a collective scream as they bolted from the apartment. John's apartment, living room later. After regaining their composure, John and Dave cautiously return to the apartment. The bathroom door remains wide open, revealing a scene of chaos. Toiletries and towels litter the floor, the medicine cabinet hanging askew from one hinge. Clearly, a powerful force wreaked havoc in there. Dave: "All right, I'm convinced now. That wasn't just a draft. We're dealing with a poltergeist." John: "I told you. What's our next move?" Dave: "First thing, tomorrow, we're bringing in the experts. Halloween store. Day." The following day, John and Dave step into a Halloween emporium named Creepy Critters. They approach the counter, where a pallid goth teen named Mortimer is engrossed in a comic book. John: "Excuse us. We need some assistance. We suspect our bathroom might be haunted." Mortimer's interest peaks at the mention of ghosts. Mortimer: "Oh, sounds like you've stumbled upon a haunting. Lucky for you, paranormal investigation is kind of my thing. Follow me." Leading them to the back room filled with occult paraphernalia and doom metal posters. Mortimer begins to select items from the shelves. Mortimer: "We'll start with the essentials. An EMF meter for detecting electromagnetic anomalies, a digital recorder to capture EVPs, a thermal imaging camera for spotting cold spots. And you can't go wrong with my patented ghost sniffer. It detects spiritual energies invisible to the naked eye, and of course no ghost hunt is complete without my UV ghost light. So, whose haunted abode are we purifying tonight?" eerie confines of John's apartment bathroom. John, Dave, and Mortimer prepare to confront the unknown. Mortimer activates the ghost sniffer, setting off a flurry of beeps and lights. Mortimer. Whoa, we've got activity. All right, spirits, reveal yourselves. We mean no harm. Initially, there's silence. Then, the sniffer goes berserk, lights flicker, and the toilet flushes of its own accord. EMF readings soar while the thermal camera captures the emergence of a chilling cold spot. Mortimer's grin widens at the unfolding phenomena. But the poltergeist's agitation becomes apparent. Cabinets fling open, shampoo bottles hurl across the room, prompting the trio to scream and seek refuge. Mortimer looks like we're in for a wild ride. Brace yourselves, boys. This one mean business. The ghost unleashes an unearthly wail, rattling the apartment. A final forceful flush creates a mini deluge, drenching the investigators. They retreat, hastily barricading the bathroom door behind them. Mortimer scrutinizes the data with steely determination. Mortimer. All right, this spirit is furious. We need backup for an exorcism. Boys, start making calls. We're assembling a paranormal strike team. Halloween store. Night under the dim lights of the Halloween store. Mortimer rallies a motley crew of Ghostbusters. Among them is Larry, a burly ghost hunter with a proton pack, Penelope, a Wiccan expert in the occult, JT, a conspiracy theorist armed with surveillance drones, and Margie, a jittery medium. Mortimer. All right, team, we've got a Code 5 malevolent presence. This fool rogue requires decisive action. Gear up, it's showtime. The eclectic team loads their equipment into a converted paranormal van parked outside, while John and Dave exchange worried glances, sensing the gravity of the situation. John. Are we sure these folks know what they're doing? Dave. I really hope so, or we're in trouble. With determination, the van speeds into the night, headed to confront the spectral threat lurking within John's apartment bathroom. The paranormal team cautiously advances into the apartment, assuming defensive positions. Mortimer. It senses our presence. Show yourself, demon. We've come to banish you back to the depths of hell whence you came. Initially, there's silence. Then the temperature plummets, and darkness envelops them as the lights extinguish. Eerie moans, breaths, and scraping sounds echo around them. A ghostly blue mist seeps from the cracked bathroom door, accompanied by two glowing eyes peering through. Penelope begins an incantation, but is interrupted by a blood-curdling screech that reverberates through the apartment. Darkness advances like a tidal wave. Mortimer, activate the ion generators. Deploy containment foam, now. Larry triggers the ghost trap while Margie attempts communication. Margie spirit, we seek no harm. Please guide us in releasing you from this realm. A chilling voice responds in an incomprehensible language. The shadow entity retaliates, hurling Margie across the room with immense force. Mortimer discerns the malevolent nature of the entity, deeming it too perilous for negotiation. He issues the command. Mortimer, initiate exorcism. Protocol, Alpha, purify this place with holy fire. Penelope initiates a pagan exorcism chant. JT deploys surveillance drones emitting high frequencies. Larry unleashes proton grenades. A holy conflagration engulfs the bathroom as the entity shrieks in torment. Suddenly, the entity emits one final unearthly wail as it is forcibly expelled from the bathroom in a vortex of infernal energy. The apartment trembles before descending into silence. The paranormal team cautiously approaches the bathroom, weapons ready. Mortimer peers through the scorched doorway with the ghost sniffer. Its beeping ceases. The entity is vanquished. Mortimer cheers and exchanges high fives with the team. John and Dave emerge from hiding, overwhelmed with gratitude. John. I can hardly believe it's over. Thank you all for your assistance. Dave. You've saved our home. Drinks are on us. As the group celebrates their triumph, Mortimer notices peculiar markings etched into the toilet, ancient sigils and runic script. This was no ordinary haunting. Mortimer boys, it seems you inadvertently opened an interdimensional portal to the underworld right here in your bathroom. Whatever emerged, we've sent it packing for now. But consider having an exorcist perform a thorough cleansing just to be safe. You owe us big time for this one. Paranormal cases closed, for now. Team, to the bar. Another mystery solved. The paranormal squad returns to the van, prepared for their next otherworldly mission. John and Dave bid farewell. Grateful their home is finally free of spirits, at least for the time being.